Buenos días, dámy a pánové, já vás vítám na šerní sérii na hru Dragon Age 2. To je tak zvláštní říkat Dragon Age 2 místo Dragon Age prameny, Dragon Age procitnutí. No. Taky debilní, no, trošku, ale jo. Tak. Elfové.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're elven no more.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
No, nebudu dělat potíže, klídek lidi.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Merrill would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Merrill waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Dobře. Dobře.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anathera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough to have a story. I'll just shut up now.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Bellinar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Let's get this over with.
Tak, dlouhá cesta domů. Hola. Tady zkoušíte. Dostupný vyčištění. Oh my god. Kolik nás je 5? Jo, 5.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All Keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own Keeper.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh. Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Oni tady mají vždycky v Dragon Age strašně dobře napsané ty postavy, což je unikát. To se nestává tak často. Kam se chystáš, kamaráde? Na dovolenou? Odsun tu zkoušíte, panové účastníci. Víc než ty, kámo.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
plný úbočí. Jak ten Hawk to brzdě řekl, úplně takovým tím stylem, jakože...
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
Tak, další jeskyně, jak já nesnáším jeskyně. A hlavně pavouky. Pozorovala za tebou. Děkuji.
You are not enough. No more.
Tak, kolik máme? Kolik jedem teda. Silverit. Horský. Aha, nemůžu to jako neboje, protože těch to bude to vole, jako kráva. A neútočí, kámo, já musím zrovna dobrý kamarád na papání. Dobře, 2 mágové můžou být, jo? Ale prostě musíte mít 2 vzadu, 2 vepředu. Stín! A svítím oči. Panko Maria. Co se tu stalo? Stínový bojovník. Pane stínový bojovník. Už není stínový bojovník. O stínového bojovníka jsme právě přišli. Haha. Dobře mu tak sviní se.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Right. That was not normal.
That was blood magic.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
The barrier is gone, certainly.
Should you encourage her?
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
No tak, si poslušte. S brachou vždycky bude rivalita, tam to prostě jinak nejde. Bratr je bratr. Hlubnou. Wow.
Get back!
Zhoř na popel, tyjo. Já se to musím vypojovat i svoje místo. To byl to pařezec. Co máš?
I think it's safe now.
No to je sice pěkný, ale já si první tady pozbírám ty maníky. Demonický popel. No, už máme 38, za chvilku už budeme moct dát tomu pacholkovi, co chce. Tak.
Aharen amalana salen. Emma ira au bella serviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
And here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelana.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Tak. Schopnosti. Ten taky vlastně může stát krvavý mágie. Ty nepotřebuješ kouzla. On jsem to některým dala omylem. Ale naštěstí, dámy a pánové, Tak, tebe ještě dáme sílu, stivost a sílu vůle. Tak, jdeme. Vrátit se do tábora. No jasně, jdu se vrátit do tábora.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Hoo.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I'd like that, Merrill.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Tak a my.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the circle with...
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
This will be Mother if we're not careful.
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't here to offer your son his good wishes.
I am Ariane. My boy, Merrill. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
I promise you will see your son again.
Then you have given me the greatest blessing of maker or man. I don't know where Merrill is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Merrill's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Merrill might have sought him out.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
The boy sounds one breath away from becoming an abomination. Let's get to him, fast.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
I wish we could do places like this. I really do.
Super.
Whatever it is you're about to say, I'm not interested.
Yeah. Aspoň nějaké malé penízky, když už nic. Uhni. Vincento.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
We're not Templars, Sarah. Fenrir has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
Oh, sure. Like his family.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Tak jo, promluvte si. Dobře. Ano, ale než... I tak to jde jenom v noci. Jestli na něco podívám. Podhradí to potom. To nic. OK. To je až tady někde, aha, dobře. Si to aspoň příjemně proběhnu. Tak. Samson.
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who've got the dust.
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. Magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke though, not a silver on him. I helped one mageling for free, and I'll never get paid again.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Please tell me it's not too late to save him.
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Tak jdeme. A tady ten vlastně nefunkční. Tady byla vlastně ta nefunkční tata. Protože si někde zapamatuju, že tam je to nefunkční, tyjo. To je protože tam vidím domeček. Tak. Ano. Vzpůrný syn.
Always getting rid of idiots. Especially thugs who target the streets.
Tak, uložíme to na rychlo i. Hej, vůbec nevadí, že kradu. Na rozdíl třeba od Skyrimu. Nájezdník z rudých vod. A to je kdo? Nájezdník z rudých vod? A ty taky? Což nájezdník z rudých vod? Taky... Když vezmeme poradě. A tak máme silné zbraně.
One of Joanna's loud.
Co to je? Můžu pít? Já mám ráda kodovou magii. Nevím proč, ale to je taková zajímavá. Říkám, já najdu v průběhu děje, v průběhu úplně někdy je postupně najdu. Tak aspoň, že jsme našli jednoho ze spiklenců zase a teďka můžeme běžet dál. Masakr tady to docela, no. Dneska to jede. Tak, kam teď jenom, nevím. Můžu ještě půjdu. Tak a teď dolů nebo nahoru? Dolů. No, někdo je u dveří, to máš pravdu. Proč vždycky ho tam nepotřebuji, aby šel? Au. Neboju zbytečně s tím zase.
Get a hold of her.
Please, help me. Anyone.
Get the hands. I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
You know nothing of magic.
To jsme tu přišli zrovna v dobrou chvíli, bych řekla. Už uchoval mi tajemství, ale už nejsem dítě, nemohu být pro tebe přijel.
Another falls!
Well done, everyone.
Check it. To identify the girl. Her family will want to know.
No to by bylo, no. Dobré, říct to její rodině. Jakože to nefungují tady tyhle ty dveře. Zajímavé. Jednou se dostaneš ven, po druhé se ven nedostaneš, protože prostě nemůžeš. To není dobrý už. Jednou nefunguje tamto, po druhé nefunguje tamto. Najednou to funguje, dívejte se, najednou. Přijdete z dálky a funguje to. Jako by se vůbec nic nedělo.
Bugger off.
Tak, tady máme průchod, tak to hned uděláme ze vším všudy, ano. Sporný syn.
Stop.
Tak, ne, tady má. Proč? Na komu udělali? Nikomu jsme nic neprovedli. A proč se do nás nepouští?
Could I suggest that we never come here again?
Dobrý, pane Dancingu.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Answer my questions, and I won't trouble you about this little operation.
You die now, there won't be any trouble at all. Shut this buck up.
Down! Face her and suck! This one! And you're done! I've got this one!
Ty vogo. Guarda che chiede.
Looks like they took him to some boat hole in the wounded coast.
Better luck in the next one!
Tak, nějaký mák. S čapkou. To je jedno, ale máme už 50 těch. Počkej, oni tady mají docela dost těch ještě.
I don't think I can do that.
Not likely.
Přeběhneme to za něho. Ukáže, jak za mnou běží hok. No, hoku, přeber se to zpátky. To velení.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since Mirren hired me for that Red Iron job. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? The red iron's been scarce, and business has been a little slow. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Děkuji. Tak. Ano. Zatoulený dopis. Jdeme navštívit Merrill v jejím novém domě, ať si tomu užívá. Pakujeme k vyselci, protože nebylo to v podhradí, že? Počkej. U ní doma v odluce v podhradí, ano, ano. Já se aspoň podívám, kde to máme. Elfí odluka, tam to je. Půjčelka. Vypůjčí. Tak. A to by měla být ta. Elfí odluka. Merrill. Tak. Já si pak si nám družinu.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Merrill. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
You're so sweet, Merrill.
I'm not really. If good wishes were enough, everyone in Thedas would be happy. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible keeper. I was never that good with people.
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythol, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Tak, příslib střelného prachu, vzpůrný syn, zatoulený dopis. Počkej, co? Jdeme. Tak, moje parta jde. Šibenice. Jdeme šibenicovat.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Merrill. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariane not to give in when Fainriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
Tak. Tak, co tady máme dál? Vzpůrný syn. Počkejte, já jsem chtěla jít do podhradí zpátky ještě, že tam máme úkol. A já o něm moc dobře vím. Abych se tam pak už mohla jenom jednoduše portovat. A portovat, tak budu potřebovat si to tam odemknout. Mariko?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
I've fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight Darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Šedí strážci. Můžeš, prosím tě, brácha, odstoupit? Děkuji.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
Just passing through your fine establishment.
You haven't seen our little patrons yet.
To asi ne, no to máš pravdu. Tak. Uspokojení. Tak jo. Lidení Fereldenský dovoz. Šedý strážce.
Will everyone please just step back? If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
No to vypadá, jako by mluvila Cassandra.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of slew the archdemon to save us all. Fat lot they care here. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now. And busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know, to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I asked at 30 farms for work.
Oho. Hoho, víte, po kom jdeme? Po Andersovi. Oh, můj bože. Jú. Mám Anderse strašně ráda, tyjo, yes. Jít po zapálené luce.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But you're clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our Queen Honora.
Oh! Jo, Carver je do mě dobrý. S jinými Fereldianami. Stínov. Je ve Stínově. Nezapomeňte hru často ukládat. Se mi nechce třeba. Tak to dělat nebudu. Tak.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot? In the deep roads?
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So, you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
I would help any mage in such circumstances, map or no.
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
No tak tohle to je Anders. Náš starý dobrý kamarád Anders. Procitnutí. My se asi s bratrem nikdy nezhodneme a přesto mluví tak nějak klidně. Když se mnou vůbec nesouhlasí někdy, tak mluví strašně klidně. Tam. Ježiš, já mám dopis doma. Jdu si pro dopisek.
You get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Teď na to nemám čas. Vůbec nevím, kam běžíme, takže úplně pohodka. To v normálním Dragon Age nešlo. Za dvojce. Tady tohle udělat. Takže ho rozdrpal vždycky na kousky. Trošku potom. To jo, no. Teď budeme mít další mladěáček, takže se do těch hlubokých se začít se jen přece nechceme. Dámy a pánové, to tady pro dnešek tipnu. Děkuji moc za každý odběr, like, zhlédnutí, vidím se v další části na hru Dragon Age 2, tak zatím adios amigos.